Within our Aboriginal community, we have amazing storytellers and craft producers, and the world is really waiting to hear our story. Sharing your culture with a visitor is kind of like giving up a little piece of your heart, and visitors walk away with more than just a memory, or if it's a craft producer, a tangible product. They really walk away with a deeper understanding of a place and a people. Initially, Qalipu and Parks Canada were working together to plan an Indigenous festival to be held during the summer of 2017 within the park as part of Canada 150 celebrations. The festival was going to be a 3-day event that highlighted Indigenous culture in the region, with 1 day of interactive workshops and hands-on learning for visitors and community members of our own, and a day of cultural demonstrations that included a mini powwow and ceremonies, and a day of natural heritage programming that was to be delivered by Parks Canada staff as well as Qalipu community members. One of the things that we had planned as part of the festival was to have an interactive cultural campfire. I mean, people are camping in the park, and one thing that they want to do is have a campfire in the evening. So we wanted to take that experience to the next level and include traditional food, traditional music, and storytelling, and really give the visitor a connection to our culture and our people. We were going to do this on every evening of the event because we thought it was such a great way to share what is most sacred to us and to our culture. While we were planning the Indigenous Festival, myself and Carla Wheaton, Gross Moran's Visitor Experience Manager, decided that instead of just having this event as a one-time experience for visitors, we wanted to use it as an opportunity to incubate Indigenous experiences in the region, and our craft producers and experience providers and storytellers that really had a lot to offer to Indigenous tourism within the area. So one of the first things that we planned to do was to provide these potential experience providers with training opportunities. So we hired a facilitator and offered a 1-day workshop on experience development and cultural interpretation. And we even incorporated that as a theme within the Qalipu Indigenous Tourism Forum that happened in May. Jonathan Foster had come up with the idea that we should do an Indigenous campfire before the event this summer as a dry run. And further yet, we should do it as part of the chef in residence lineup. So the chefs would bring the food, and with our help, they determined what traditional ingredients they should use. So they used salmon, eel, we had chaga tea there, and we were responsible for incorporating Indigenous culture into the campfire. So it wasn't just another campfire. We wanted to bring music, storytelling, and really add a spirit to the event, which I feel like we did through a smudging ceremony and through just sharing a part of ourselves to the visitor. Using the resources from Parks Canada and the extra marketing and being part of the Chef in Residence lineup, we really were given a great opportunity to plan this experience and see what worked and what didn't work, and really get the right ingredients for these Indigenous experiences, and especially while working with non-Indigenous partners, and then be able to spread that knowledge around to our experience providers, our tourism operators, and community members that might want to do the same thing themselves. Within our Aboriginal community, we have amazing storytellers and craft producers and people with really rich culture, and the world is truly waiting to hear our story and to get to share in a little piece of who we are. Our way of helping that happen was to find the right ingredients for an experience that would be successful with visitors, and we did this by developing the Taste of Gross Moran. Now that we have the knowledge and we have this experience developed, we can take that knowledge and share it with the rest of our community. Like, Aboriginal tourism is something that people are really interested in. People are asking for it. People are waiting for us to share our story. And within our community, we have so many talented storytellers, craft producers, knowledge keepers, and the world is just waiting to hear their story. And we want to give those people the tools to tell their story. And creating things like A Taste of the Great Outdoors is our way to do this.